All right, good morning, everybody. I have 7 o'clock, so we'll go ahead and get started with our operational briefing for the SALT incident for Tuesday, September 9th. I am BJ Corey, Plan Section Chief for IMT1. Just as a quick reminder, can you please silence your cell phones, turn down your radios, and any sidebar conversations, please take outside the briefing area. And with that, we will start off with a situation update.
Good morning, Nolan Hale, SALT Night Operations. Yesterday was a very good day working in Branch 5, coming around the north. It was mostly mop-up, patrol, seek, and destroy, with a lot of fire suppression repair coming through Foxtrot, Kilo, Lima, and into Oscar. In Branch 25, crews absolutely crushed it all across the Roxbury and Division Sierra. All that line is direct now. The priority 1 in Section 10, Division Whiskey, was cut out direct all the way around the Unburned Island, as well as in Section 29, Division Yankee. Very successful day. Crews met the objectives and executed the plan. It was a great day. Thank you.
I'd like to take a look at your ICS 202. There has been no changes to the control or management objectives from the last few operational periods, so we will not review those today. And with that, we will move to weather.
Good morning, Incident Meteorologist Matt Maley. So we got a pattern change today. You'll notice we got clouds around. Those are actually associated with a passing cold front. Over on the coast, we're already seeing a few showers out of that. There's a chance that we'll have a few scattered showers this afternoon. If we do get them around here, they'll be most likely to our north, firing up on the higher terrain. If I see anything, I'll definitely let you know. Even if we don't get showers, the front will definitely bring cooler temperatures, higher humidity, and more prevailing winds out of the west and northwest. Last few days, we've had those battling winds. We're going to see less of that influence today because we will have a large-scale pattern change with the passage of the front. Tonight will be cold, higher humidity, and winds will taper off after sunset. Have a safe shift.
Fire behavior.
Hi, good morning. Morgan Diefenbach, Fire Behavior Analyst. You heard from the IMET today is cooling and moistening as compared to yesterday. It's going to be very favorable to continue to hold the fire in its current footprint. Your probability of ignition this afternoon is going to be about 50 to 70% in the worst case scenario. So south-facing slopes, peak midday heating. Across the most of the fire at other times of the day, it's going to be much lower than that. There are still some heat signatures in the southern end of the fire, Sierra, Whiskey, and Yankee. However, again, given the weather conditions, nothing is expected to come out of there. As you do send crews deeper and deeper interior on seek and destroy missions for smokes, please keep in mind, fuels that are still burning have been burning now for up to a week. So look up for fire weakened trees, especially if you're going to be remaining in an area for an extended period of time. Thank you. Have a safe shift.
Branch and division roll call.
Good morning, William Green, Resource Unit Leader. For this operational period roll call, there are no changes to line leadership for Branch 5, Shalhoub. Fowler. Division Alpha, Meller. Milan. Division Foxtrot, Kilo Lima, Pinagar. Luna. For Branch 25, Mancebo. Crater. Division Oscar, Blanchette. Cash. Division Sierra, Bell. Sweet. Division Whiskey, Leonard. Opie. Division Yankee, Rowe. Road Group, Kent. Fire Suppression Repair, Lusinger. This concludes roll call for this operational period. Thank you.
Operational work assignments.
Good morning, Mike Wink, Day Operations. First thing we'll notice is you've seen some changes here in operations. Your night operations changed, your day operations has changed. In this last operational work period, you saw the Garnett Fire send up some big smoke signals saying, hey, we need some extra help over here. So some of our folks from this incident went over to assist the Garnett. So you had a change in night operations, day operations. So that's the first change that happened, and we sent some surge resources over there. With that, this operational period saw a change in the plan during that operational period. Because of that, we surged in resources yesterday, and you saw the success that we had last night. You just had night operations talk about the priorities we had yesterday and the things that were accomplished based on the feedback we got from you folks. Okay. So we're going to build on what you folks gave us this last operational period that you were out there. And so today we had to validate what your plan was that we implemented yesterday with surge resources we got for 1 day to complete the plan yesterday. Okay. So today's operational objectives have been briefed to the branches and divisions. We have a good plan for today. No plans change without going through the chain to your divisions and branches to me. That's the plan for today. So the plan's very clear. We're going to continue all of the things in all divisions. The number one priority is the cutout, to validate the eyebrow that's, or the island that's been cut out here in section 10 in division whiskey. So we have resources in there. They're going to validate that all that line's been put in. They're going to use all the IR products that have been delivered, that are in the box accounts, that have been delivered by the UAS team. The UAS team is going to be out there, use those IR products, seek and destroy any of those heat signatures. We've had a 50% reduction in IR products that are out on the fire over the last 24 hours because of the change in weather. You've heard IMAT and FBAN talk about that. We are seeing that here on the fire. We are getting things back to normal. This fire is winding down. We're going to get things back to normal, and folks are either going to go home or they're going to go to the Garnet or they're going to be reassigned. So back to number one priority here in whiskey. Your number two priority today, again, the Island and Yankee. You guys identified we needed to finish cutting that out. There were a lot of pieces of line that were in here. We needed to connect the dots. Yesterday we surged in resources based on what you said, and those dots have been connected. There are some natural outcroppings in here. There are some drainages and some rock screeds that there's no need to connect anything in there because there's no vegetation. It's solid rock. Okay, so get in there, validate that, use the IR products. Search and destroy any of those heat signatures and get that taken care of. Okay. Number three priority, fire suppression repair. A lot of fire suppression repair has been done on a lot of the fire. Okay. Probably 2/3 of the fire has fire suppression repair on it. We want to get fire suppression repair as a priority. Okay. Continue with that. If you have anything sitting that's burning diesel, dozers, or water tenders, and you are not using them to search and destroy any heat signatures in those other priorities, make sure you reassign them and get them in fire suppression report. Work through your chain of command, fire suppression repair today. Nothing sits. Get them out there working on fire suppression repair. Get everybody out of here. Let's get this put back to bed. We've got 2 unit chiefs that we're working for. We want to give them a good product. That is your plan for today. Those are your 3 priorities. Be safe, make it safe. You guys do something really dangerous, really well. Let's see, we've got a great safety record. Continue that, and we'll see you out there.
Air operations.
Good morning, everyone. Thomas Smith, Air Operations. For today's lineup, we don't have any assigned fixed wing. We'll order as needed. Rotor wing lineup, 3 Type 1s, 2 Type 2s, 2 Type 3s at a Kalinga helibase. If you need any work on the fire, order up through your chain of command, and we'll get the Helco and those water droppers out there for you. Additionally, we do have 1 UAS module out there on a swing shift evening time into the early morning. They have developed products that operations just spoke to. Please use your QR code on your IAP or the FTP website. Within the GIS products, there is a UAS folder that is detailed heat maps for you guys to seek and destroy from our UAS program. Make it a safe day.
Quick message from our comm unit. There's no changes to the comm plan for today. So your ICS 205, no changes on that from the last few operational periods. And medical.
Good morning, Mike Garrison, medical unit leader for the SALT incident. For all your medical needs in base camp, we have CalMed set up to my left, your right. We have 2 24-hour ambulances. They're going to be staged at drop point 50 and drop point 42. We also have 1 24-hour line medic team is going to be at Division Whiskey and a 12-hour resource at Division Sierra. We also have a use of Copter 602 for daytime hoist capabilities. And we want to, any kind of line injury or illness, we want to refer to that as a line emergency, not an IWI, unless done by operations or the IC. Thank you. Let's stay safe out there.
Safety.
Good morning, everyone. Nick Giampoli, Salt Safety. A few reminders. Review the inside front cover of your IAP for injury reporting procedures. For driving, we've had increased speeds and an uptick in minor accidents in and around camp. So remember, slow down and drive defensively. For heavy equipment with the ongoing fire suppression repair, remember to establish radio and visual contact prior to engaging and maintain safe working distances throughout operations. We had a reported mountain lion sighting on Division Sierra yesterday during the last operational period, so be alert and be prepared. And then finally, for exposure reporting, protect yourself and take care of your families by utilizing reporting platforms such as IAPS Record Only, the PER through your local, or equivalent programs provided by your employer. Take care and have a safe shift.
Information.
Good morning, John Klingy, Smith Information Officer. If everybody can turn to page 19, please. We're at 25580, 25,580 acres, 40% contained, 1,657 personnel. The bottom QR code, we're asking you to utilize that to send in any pictures or videos that you have from throughout the incident. We've had a few trickle in. We'd like to get the story put out there, both to the public and all the way up through all the electeds locally through Sacramento, so they can see the great job that you guys have been doing. Also, we're the lost and found. We do have some items. If you've lost something, come see if it's been turned in. Thank you. Have a safe shift.
Quick message from our DMOB unit. If you see yourself on the tentative DMOB plan for today, please report to DMOB at the correct and assigned time. And with that, we'll move to our unified IC for some remarks.
Good morning, Emily Smith, one of the Unified Incident Commanders. As we start to turn the corner on this incident, it's a reminder that we don't want to become complacent. You've already heard this from safety, but I want to reemphasize is driving. Driving an incident base as well as through the community school is in and as well as on the fire line. So please be conscious of your driving. The shift that's out there did a great job yesterday and through the night. As you can see, the testament and the rise in containment. Our expectations is for this shift to get out there. Let's get this done, get it buttoned up so we can get the units back to normal and get home to our families safely. We appreciate each and every one of you and your hard work. Thank you and have a safe shift.
Thank you. Division breakouts start on my left, your right with Alpha. Go clockwise all the way around to my right, your left. If you're unassigned and not on the tentative DMOB list, please come to the front of the stage here. And we have our next operational briefing, 0700 tomorrow. Make it a safe shift.